and he's been with us. And Pedro, I give the platform to you. Pedro.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters. You know, it's hard living in Soho in London in the 1930s. I'm 25 years old. I'm in prison. I'm waiting to be sentenced for a crime I didn't commit. But looking back, maybe I should have. Good evening. My name is John Fox. I know, Fox. The police love my name. Foxy by name, foxy by nature, eh? Look, I'm not a bad geezer, really. No, really I'm not. That's despite what they say. Look, the old man died during the war, barely knew him. And my mum, she did what she could to make money. I mean, well, she did things she wasn't proud of, I have to admit. There was a time I was ashamed of her. But now, I'm older. I've seen the world, I've lived. I know everything she's done for me. She showed me more love than I deserved and more than I can ever repay. Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah. As I said, I live in Soho in London. Soho, party town by night and by day, a dilapidated area with thousands of us trying to eke out a living the best we can. Me? What do? No, like most people, I lead a double life. During the day, I work as an assistant in a paint shop. I mix and I sell paint. It's got its advantages. I often get very high from the fumes from the paint. The boss, old Smithy, he's all right, unless you make the mistake of mentioning the war, but that's for another time. At night, I'm Foxy the Cool. My name is Fox after all. I work as a bouncer and a bodyguard at a nightclub. I dress well. Did I tell you I'm young and good looking? At least that's what the ladies tell me, and I've had my fair share, I can tell you. But every now and then there's jealousy, some silliness, but not with the women. Oh, no, it's the men. There are many who hate me because I'm young, I'm good looking, I dress well, people like me, the women adore me. I'm confident, and some say I'm a bit too arrogant. I'm not really. And then there are the cops, the old Bill. Recently, there's some new ones on the block. The big and the bad, we call them. They're hungry for success and they hate being here. For them, Soho is the worst of the worst and they hate us. The more they can get rid of us, the more they can get locked up, the more they get paid. Oh yeah, there's a bonus for everyone they lock up. And it's double if it's for murder. And triple if the poor old thing has a date with the hangman, if you know what my meaning is. Since day one, they've had it in for me. I have to watch my back. I thought I'd be all right until someone decided to kill Vince the Toad, or whatever his real name is. He's a pimp, or he was. Not a very nice guy. He was one of those people you stayed out of his way if you knew what was good for you. And believe me, I did. I stayed as far away from him as possible. So when he was killed, it wasn't me. No. It wasn't me. So when they came to arrest me, I knew they'd made a mistake and it'd all be sorted. And that's where I was wrong. Didn't matter I was innocent. Cops just needed enough to pin on me and then down I would go. Soho? Everyone knows if you come from Soho, you're no good. And that nothing you can say in your defence will make the blind bit of difference. Once you're caught, you're in the system. And the only question is, life imprisonment or a visit to the hangman? You know, it's hard living in Soho in London in the 1930s. I'm 25 years old. I'm in prison. I'm waiting to be sentenced for a crime I didn't commit. But looking back, maybe I should have. Mr. Toastmaster.